Imagine a busy road in Singapore, cars zipping past. An elderly woman waits at the crossing. The green man goes, and slowly she crosses the road. Unfortunately, she can't make it across in time before the signal changes and traffic starts moving through the intersection. This was a common occurrence at intersections throughout Singapore, and it ended in injury and even death. So they put a project together to try and figure out what they could do about it. Looking over at other jurisdictions, they found a technology that could utilise a card that elderly and infirmed in Singapore already had, similar to a healthcare card here. It had a chip in it, and they could use this to swipe this technology, which placed across the button of the crossing, to extend the time on the crossing for them. So they implemented this in 5 sites around Singapore, and 6 months into the project, they had a look at how it was going. Unfortunately, no one was, or very few people, were using the crossing. So what was going on? When they talked to the elderly and infirm, they found out that these people didn't want to pay to cross the road, something they could already do for free. Now, we understand that a healthcare card or a concession card doesn't have a monetary value on it, but to these people, the value was very real. When they went to the doctor, when they went to the pharmacy, they swiped that card and they got significant discounts on their medication, on their doctor's visits. They didn't want to waste that on crossing the road. Unfortunately, this kind of problem with not understanding our user perspectives or the people who are impacted by our projects early enough can lead to problems with our implementation of projects. Wouldn't it be great if we could teach project management students early to empathise more with people, to understand where they're coming from early in their projects, so we can try and stop these things from happening in future projects? This research wants to see if we can do just that. We want to see if we can increase or improve students' empathy just by using a different way of teaching. We're going to try and measure their empathy using a scale that has been previously used for students. Unfortunately, we haven't seen it used in project management students, but as a comparison, we can have a look at animal science students. Now, we can see that both empathetic concern and perspective taking for animal science students was significantly higher than our data that we've collected for our project management students. I wonder if we can improve that. I wonder if we can help the old lady to cross the road.